Fortnum and Mason, a rich and very noble history. Not many grocery or department stores can claim such a long and royally connected history. It all began in 1707 when a footman to Queen Anne. Now Queen Anne was most recently depicted by Olivia Colman in The Favourite. She was the Queen at the time, and in the royal household they insisted on having fresh candles for every occasion. And due to this, large numbers of half-used wax candles were surplus to need. Enter William Fortnum, an enterprising footman at the palace. He decided to sell the candles and he made a tidy profit. Now Mr. Fortnum also had a sideline as a grocer. His landlord, Hugh Mason, was convinced by Fortnum to go into business with him, and from a small store in St. James Market they started, and Fortnum and Mason was born. Charles Fortnum, grandson to William, was also in the service of the palace, but this time it was Queen Charlotte. She was married to George III, depicted most recently in Bridgerton. Historically, she reigned with King George during the American Revolution, so was in fact the last Queen of America. Back to William's grandson Charles. His employment and connections to the royal court led to an increase in business, which continued throughout the subsequent years. During the Napoleonic Wars, Fortnum and Mason supplied the British officers. In the Victorian era, it was a regular supplier of royal and court functions. Queen Victoria even sent shipments of non-perishables to Florence Nightingale's hospitals during the Crimean War. But one of the most famous things about Fortnum and Mason, their hampers. Portable parcels of joy have been filled to bursting with dazzling and delicious delights since the 18th century. They started out as picnic baskets for hunting parties and travellers from London to their country houses. Since then, they have scaled the heights of Everest with Sir Edmund Hillary, provided sustenance for Howard Carter as he discovered the pyramids of Tutankhamun. Food has been praised by Charles Dickens. Scores of prime ministers have enjoyed the delights, and it's been the Queen's official royal grocer for nearly 200 years. They've built their reputation on supplying the highest quality food and services, and nowhere else is it more evident than in those hampers. They come in all sizes and shapes and budgets, and at Christmas especially, they're a wonder to behold. If you ever get a chance to visit the flagship store in Piccadilly, it's a very special place. The lower ground floor is famous for its food halls. The ground floor is a chocolate wonderland. It's full of teas, coffees, jams and preserves, all world famous. There's also the Christmas floor. The second and third floors are beauty products and homeware for men and women. But the fourth floor is the home of the Diamond Jubilee Tea Salon, opened by the Queen in 2012. If you should ever be in London, don't forget to stop by this historic grocery store. Check out all the gifts it has to offer. Take the grand staircase and visit all 4 floors, and don't forget to stop and have an afternoon tea. If a trip to London's not on your cards, what about a hamper? They ship internationally with certain restrictions. Check out the website to see what's available. Over 300 years of history and finery under one roof. It really is one of my favourite places to visit in the UK.